Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self-improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We'll also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 210 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days in a row, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I had also challenged myself to run 1,500 miles within this time frame. Now, this is my second year ever officially running. Within the first full year of running, at the age of 31, I was able to run 1,002 miles, and I did that within 175 days out of the year that year. So me going for 1,500 miles this year is over a 50% increase in the amount of miles as opposed to last year. Me going for 365 days is over a 100% increase in the amount of days as opposed to me running last year. So other than that, within this time frame, I've also challenged myself to run two big races. One of those races being a 50K trail race, 31 miles. Was able to actually get that done on June 5th, 2021. Got it finished in 7 hours, 15 seconds, or 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. That was the Yankee Springs trail run out in Middleville, Michigan. So I'm officially a ultra runner, and not only that, but was able to actually do that and keep the streak alive, which is what I was really worried about the most. Other than that though, I do got the Detroit Free Press Marathon coming up, which I did just get the bad news on. It will be just here in Detroit. Still will be a live event in person, but it will not be an international marathon. So a little sad, a little disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna take it. So that's coming up in October. We'll be doing the Motor City Challenge of that one, which is the competitive 1 mile and the competitive 5K the day before the actual marathon. And like I said, that's October, so we're about to start August up here real soon, so only a couple months away. Really looking forward to that. Other than that, let's kind of talk about mileage. Do not have the official mileage for the day, week, month, or the year, but when we get back, we will cut it and edit that in right here, right now, so you'll have the official mileage.
Miles for the day, 6.2. Miles for the week, 29. Miles for the month, 189.9. Miles for the year, 991.
So now that you got the official mileage for the day, week, month, and year, let's talk about those monthly miles. Every single month I challenge myself to the 100 mile challenge, and I do it in honor of charity, in which I donate money to, and I also start a coinciding fundraiser to raise money and awareness for. So for the first 6 months, we were able to raise money for 6 great charities. Now we're sitting here in the 7th month, the month of July, and we're raising money for another great charity. That one being the Detroit Phoenix Center. And what they do, ladies and gentlemen, is they help rehabilitate and get the Detroit youth homeless back on their feet. Anywhere from ages 13 to 26, they get them places to stay, good healthy food to eat, education, access to showers and hygiene. So it's a really good fundraiser. They work, again, within the Detroit, Michigan area, but they focus on the youth homeless guys. So a lot of these kids are just starting out and are already starting out on the wrong side of, of the fence, or just so whatever the case may be. They are in a bad situation and they need some help, guys. So all the donations that get made to this fundraiser go directly to this fundraiser. So you don't have to worry about Facebook taking any portion. And again, this fundraiser this month is a really great one. So if you'd like to donate to this month's fundraiser, you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram story or the Defining Discipline Facebook story, or on my personal pages, Instagram or Facebook story. Within the stories, you click on the link, it'll open up the donation page where you're able to make all your donations. And like I said, they all go directly to the fundraiser. Facebook is not taking any portion. I do know times are tough though right now, and not everyone is able to afford to donate. If that is the case, if that is your situation, don't feel bad. If you'd still like to truly help out, one good thing you could do is you could click that share button. Just getting it out there for people to see helps tremendously. It helps so much more than a lot of people like to believe or truly know. So click that share button, guys. Put it on your page. Let some people see it. Hopefully they make some donations. If not, at least they got the premise of what the fundraiser is about this month in their head. So let's try to raise awareness for it. Other than that, we do a word of the day every month. Don't have it on me right now, or not every month, but every day, every episode since last month. So I don't have the word of the day on me, but I will cut another snippet and add it in right here for that.
The word of the day is palaver, a long discussion or meeting, parley, usually between persons of different cultures or levels of sophistication, conference, discussion, idle talk, misleading or beguiling speech. Palaver. That is today's word of the day.
All right. So now that we went through word of the day, we went through all that. I have been doing reading, but I have not read in a few days, so I can't talk about the book I've been reading. So we're just going to skip right over that and go directly into the episode. All right, guys. So today is day 110 of getting out here, putting in the work, putting in the miles. Yesterday's episode 209 was Blister. And I told you we're going to do a piggyback off of yesterday's episode. We're right by the hospital, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to hear the siren. Just give it a second, I guess. Oh, there we go. Cut it out. So yesterday's episode was Blister. And today we're piggybacking off that because, like I said yesterday, blisters come with repetition. Blisters come with you putting in the work on a daily basis. But they're painful, but they're badges of honor. They're scars of honor. You should wear them proud. But as well, just with blisters, I want to talk about, like I said, we're gonna piggyback it. After you work those blisters so much, over and over again, after they keep popping and keep coming back and popping, eventually those blisters turn into something else. And that is what today's episode is about. So for today, day 100 or 210, sorry. Episode 210, today's theme. Whoa. You're right. I'll actually turn around, so. Alright, sorry, dog came running at me. Anyways, so we're piggybacking off yesterday's episode. What happens? You get calluses, guys. Episode 210, today's theme is going to be callus. And it looks like we're going to get rained on and hard here in a second. So, might not be able to finish this episode like I planned to outside. So anywho, callus, guys. You get calluses, like I said, after you've blistered up for so much and you went through all that pain, you start to get thick skin. That's what a callus is. A callus is just your skin growing hard over where you wear it out over and over again to protect yourself from getting more blisters. So that is you really strengthening yourself to be a better version. You've overcame those blistering moments within your life, and now you've toughened up, you hardened up, now you get no more pain from those, and you can continue to move on. So, just as much as blisters are important, because again, they mean you're working hard, they mean you're heading in the right direction. It's those calluses. When you get those calluses, that's when you know, all right, I'm in the right spot, I'm here, I'm focused, I got this done. Now it's time to go out and get me some more blisters somewhere else. Put some blisters on some other parts of your body. So, and again, this is all like physical. I'm talking about physical blisters and calluses, but this is also a metaphor for life in general. Anything you do, it's gonna be hard when you're doing it at first. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. But getting out there, putting in the work, wear those blisters with honor, knowing that you're putting in the work every day. And when you get to that callus, know that you made it. Know that you have overcame that thing that was holding you back. You've overcame that obstacle. You have healed from that blister. So that's pretty much it for today's episode, guys. I don't want to keep you too much longer. I've had a long week at work this week, and doesn't seem like the hours are going to be slowing down anytime soon. I don't have a day off, so just trying to get these miles in as much as I can. So like I said, right now I'm pretty much blistered. I'm sore. I got some shin splints coming back. I got a bruised heel right now. I sacrificed my body this month to hit these challenges of 200 miles for the month, the 300K for the month, which is less than 200, but which I hit today. After this run, I'll be officially have done the 300K. Next will be the 200. 2 days left to get that. The 30 hours of out here running within the month, that means I almost pretty much put an hour in a day. I'm actually an hour ahead, so maybe I'll get 31 hours. We'll see where I end. If that's the case, that means I averaged an hour a day running this month, which is just insane, especially for me. Again, just seeing what my body is truly capable of when I really truly did not expect it. So that's all today's episode was about. It's about callusing yourself. Right now I'm blistering myself, putting in these big miles to hit these goals I wanted to this month. but I'm definitely going to take it easy. I think here in August a little bit, slow it down a little bit, and try to heal up, callus up, and get ready for that marathon coming up in October, guys. So yet again, today's episode was a piggyback off of yesterday's episode about blistering, and it was about callusing, getting tough, really finding strength to overcome those moments that are painful, and not even strength, but actually just healing yourself. So that is today's episode about callusing. I want to thank you guys so much for following along for your day, for today's daily discipline. Is to go out there and again work on those blisters to build calluses. You know, what parts of your life are you calloused at? What parts have you worked at so hard and you are a master of, where you have the calluses to show for it? Now think about the parts of your life that you need to get blistered up, and start blistering them up. And as you're pushing through those blisters, remember that it sucks, but eventually you will get calloused. You will have that callus, and you'll be able to push on through after that with no pain. So thank you guys again so much for following along and listening to today's episode 210 of the Defining Discipline podcast. I am your host, Scott. If you guys can, please give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, a share on our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, our TikTok, and whatever podcast streaming platform you guys have been following along on. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 211. Thanks, guys, again so much for following along, and make sure you guys go out there and try to make the world a better place on an individual level, a day at a time, guys. All right, thank you guys so much for following along and listening. I'll see you tomorrow for 211. Peace.